pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, roll call. Michael Hyatt, here, present. Ronald Williams, absent. George Juke, present. David Stevens, absent. Laura Wright Wallace, present. Okay. We have no citizen participation. First order of business will be the adoption and approval of the planning and zoning meeting minutes from February 28th. I motion to approve the planning and zoning minutes from February 28th, 2019. Second by Michael Hyatt. Vote. Unanimous. All in favor? Aye. There you go.
You figured you got a motion in a second, that was two, so it passed. There you go. Give you a vote.
Okay, next item of business. Discuss possible action regarding a rezone request from Ronald Hanson for a map amendment to ordinance 12-2013-1, City of Elmendorf zoning ordinance, property location 9047 East Loop 1604, number 1592226, Elmendorf, Texas 78112, from R1 residential to M2 heavy industrial manufacturing. Is there anyone here from Mr. Hanson?
What type of contact do we know? Did we send them notice of the
We
hearing?
spoke to him that day, he turned it in and let him know it was going to be on the 20th.
Okay.
Do we have any other information since the last time we met about this? Planning and Zoning Committee recommended approving of the zone change. And then it went to City Council and they declined, right?
Correct. So I don't know if I'd necessarily call them marching orders because they certainly were not that, but the council said that they wanted to make sure that they were compliant with what the PCQ wanted. They talked about getting fire marshal inspection done out there, and wanted to see those things done. They did get the fire marshal inspection done, and let's see, I'm looking through to have it. And there were some suggestions on there. I spoke to the fire marshal personally on the phone, and basically he said he went out there and had some recommendations. Their situation, they came and met with Cody and myself. Chief, you there on that one?
And when was that? Was that in February or was that in
So
May?
the inspection was in February, and
Okay.
we were not aware of that. And then we got a copy of the report, and when we got a copy of the report, they hadn't done anything or reached out to us. And so we sent them a letter as kind of a precursor, because we were about ready to move forward with some type of injunction or something to stop them doing business out there. And so as soon as I got the letter, and I had tried to reach out to the fire marshal's office, and they didn't get back to me for a couple days. But right after I sent the letter, they got back to, like the next morning, they got back to me and said, oh yeah, we've done it. And come to find out, they had not sent it to SOS yet. I don't know how the city got it a month before SOS did, or 2 or 3 weeks before SOS, but they hadn't even seen it yet. So SOS didn't even know.
SOS?
Who is this?
Oh, that's the company, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. And so they hadn't even, it's Select Onsite Services.
Okay.
So they hadn't even seen it yet. So we talked to them about it. And so basically what they told us in the meeting was, and what we were kind of expecting, oh, Cody's in here now, so he can fill in, is we were expecting to see basically a plan from them on how they were going to come in compliance and make sure that they had all the right storage and stop, all those requirements, but their argument or stance, whatever, was that before they spent all that money, they wanted to make sure that they were gonna have to pick up and move. So it's a whole cart horse argument, which, you know, and so that's why they were supposed to come back, but, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what, when we left it at the meeting, they basically said they were coming back, they were reapplying, and they would come back to the P and Z and the council with a plan of what they were gonna do to be able to come in compliance with the regulations and the environmental. So I haven't seen a plan, they haven't sent anything to us yet, and my understanding is they were gonna be here to present it to y'all, but I don't see it.
Because in this letter, he has something about, we received the results of that inspection on May 2nd, 2019. Is he saying he received the results of the February inspection in May?
Who,
This is,
oh, in his application?
this letter, May 16th, that was sent to Roxanne.
Okay. Oh, was that with the application?
That was her reapplication.
Yeah.
Application, okay.
We've completed the various steps given us to Elmendorf City Council. But they only sent that letter. He didn't send anything else, documentation with that.
Okay, we basically got a request by letter to consider this rezoning.
Right.
Right.
So the property is legally able to be rezoned?
Yes.
We can rezone it. It's right, I mean, right now residential, and they want to rezone to M2. I still don't have a problem with rezoning.
I don't either, but I wish they were here so that we could make it very clear that from a bureaucratic side to just rezone it is a pretty simple matter, but they do need to deal with the city and with the fire marshal's office, and they really expected to comply.
Yeah,
Like any other grown-up business ought to know that they have to do.
and that's how I see it too. We can rezone, but if you don't then comply with the EPA and the fire marshal and the recommendations and the city's recommendations of blah, 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 or permits, whatever, the city can still shut you down, right?
Or the state.
Or the state.
Or TCQ,
And
yes.
it goes without saying,
The burden would be on them.
the political side of the thing goes to the city council. If they think that's something that they can't live with, that's not our, I'm gonna motion that we approve it, and the council will have to deal with it, and it's a shame because they should be here.
I would like for them to be here.
Yeah, and I would have liked for them
Can we
when they,
table it?
yeah, when they sent the letter to have all the ducks in a row too, but that's,
I mean, we can't say, what about, do our rules say that we have to take action within a certain period of time?
Not that I recall.
Okay, I can see.
Not that I recall.
but
If you think we need it.
I still haven't changed my opinion. I still haven't changed my feelings that rezoning is fine. We can rezone all day, you still have to follow the and that's not up to us to look at. That's not what
I
it
could try to schedule them for next, if y'all are okay for showing it next month before the council meeting
well,
at 6:30.
Because we'll have to redo notice and everything, because if it's 16 days, it's a change of that, so.
but I don't have a problem making my decision now. on
I
rezoning.
don't either, I'm just the rezoning.
We can,
Okay, let me just motion to.
I agree with y'all on the rezoning. We could rezone it, but the council will trump us anyway, with.
But if you wanted to see all the evidence that they're coming to compliance,
see, I don't need to see that.
I don't
To
either.
just
I
to
think
rezone, I don't
Cody
need
needs to see it, you know, and the chief or whoever inspects that property
I mean-
needs to see it.
to.
The sheriff's office, I mean, the fire marshals need to see it,
But us to recommend rezoning, I don't need to see that. Does the city, issue permits for a business?
Not specifically for business, only for construction. So they would need building permits from the city in order to do the recommended upgrades to the property to bring it in compliance, but not a specific business permit.
Yeah, see, I don't have a problem rezoning it.
Refresh my mind, what are they exactly, are they transporting and what are they servicing?
They're bringing in oil, some amounts that's put into tanks that have to be contained, they have a whole set of TCEQ regulations that it's between them and the TCEQ that they're handled properly. There's also, from what I gathered, reading all this material, there are Bear County fire regulations concerning to be able to find that property and ingress immediate, you know, without any confusion. They have to have those blue markers and all that. Yeah, so those are all on him to do. We can give him the zoning, but they are gonna have to live with all the regulations, and we can't. They're gonna have to be grown up about it, and if they're not, they're gonna be dealing with what they should expect to deal with.
I just feel that if they wanted this, that they should have been here, and if they're not, then they can wait.
They can need, that's up to y'all.
Yeah.
That's up to y'all.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna-
mean, but,
Yeah, but I do get their point, you know, what if you never approve it, and we're gonna do all this and you never approve it? I mean, I get that too.
I motion to approve the rezone request from Ronald M. Hanson for a map amendment to ordinance 12-2013-1, City of Elmendorf zoning ordinance, property location 9047, East Loop 1604, property ID 159226, Elmendorf, Texas 78112, from R1 residential to M2 heavy industrial and manufacturing, and authorizing George Duke to submit the recommendation in writing to the city council.
You just need to approve. You just need to approve.
I'm making a motion to approve.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
It's unanimously approved, and we will send it to the city council for their judgment on the matter. I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
I third. Oh.
All in favor? We have punted to you, Linda,
At what time?
at whatever it is, 7:47.
6.
6.